Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Zinth currently cannot be heard. There we go. Fixed it. Hey, Zinth.
Hello, hello, darling.
Hi, everybody, and hello. Welcome to my first ever celebrating my content creation anniversary. The first time I ever did it, which is funny considering I've done this for 9 years now. I'm pretty sure it's been 9 years.
Dude, Discord just fucking made that so weird.
Why? What happened?
Because you were talking twice and saying different things at the same time.
Alrighty.
Oh my word. Okay, that was...
So yeah, about 9 years ago, I was a dumb teenager who watched a Jacksepticeye video and decided, you know what, I want to give this content creation thing a go with no knowledge of how to do this, and began making dumb videos on the internet, especially dumb videos from back then. Hello Haley, the legendary Neko is here. Yes, indeed you are, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Hello.
So the plan has gone a bit awry, or not, the plan hasn't gone awry, we've just added to the plan. The plan has had pluses and additions added to it. We're going to be watching a couple of videos. We're going to be like going back and looking at the history of my channel and all that, because I would very much like to look at how I got from here to there of my content creation journey. And then apparently I'm playing children's card games with this derpling.
Hello.
So
I've decided that that's what we're doing.
Yes, so expect me to lose a lot, although you might get to see me learn how to play Pokemon, so that might be turned into a video, who knows. But either way, so we should probably begin, and I shall stream it to your side so then you can listen and watch along with me.
Yeah.
Alright, you in?
Sorry, I'm yawning a lot.
All good. So you in here?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty, so to begin, we're not going to start off with this video, even though it's the introduction to my channel if you're not subscribed. That is going to be replaced with...
Start with it.
No, because this was made when I made my VTuber, DreamerKai, which didn't happen until way later.
That was game over.
Yeah.
Game over.
So...
These were game over days when I made you swap your name.
By
the way, I'm an asshole, and poor Dream here, or Game, as all his friends call him, had to put up with me 2 years ago.
You're acting as if that was a bad thing. You're acting as if that was a bad thing. So we can't start from here because this isn't where I began. We need to go to my videos, and we need to go from my oldest. This is the first. So, fun fact that none of you will know because none of you will know this era of me because this and this era, I'm gonna call this Dumbass era because this was when I began. But this channel isn't where I started. This channel is just DreamerKai. It's meant to say Game Over 649 there. But when I first started, it was a channel called Game Over Claw. Game Over Claw was my first channel I ever made because Game Over was taken by everybody.
Cringy.
And my first ever video. I wonder if I can find it. Wait, hold up. I wonder if I can find it.
You're gonna dox yourself, Dream.
They can't. There's nothing that says my name.
No, I'm saying back then.
That's fine. Nobody knows my name. Or that channel doesn't have my name either. Game Over Claw. Is that it? Is that...
9?
Nope, no results. Was it taken down because I haven't done anything with it?
No.
Well, hold up. I might as well look up my first ever video.
Guys, I can tell you this for a fact. My very, very first channel is still up there.
Nope,
and I haven't done anything with it since I was 7.
I can't find my first ever video. My first ever video was of Naruto Rise of a Ninja. And it was a 20-minute video. That was my first video. So this This isn't even my beginning, but I can't show you guys my beginning because I lost that channel.
Here's the
it
thing,
was-
though. We are celebrating you as.
Isn't even my beginning, but I can't show you guys my beginning because I lost that channel. Thing. Connection successful. What?
Your thing just disconnected.
Why did it disconnect?
It ended stream. It ended stream.
Why did it disconnect?
And it.
Well,
and
I'm
your model,
back.
like, completely froze on my end.
I'm back. It's back up and running again.
I think your internet died.
Okay, well that was weird.
I'm just gonna call it internet issues.
It should be back up again. It said reconnected.
Please refresh. Thank you. No, just in case anybody didn't refresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm back up and running again. I don't know what that was. It just decided nope.
That was
Crash.
weird.
Yeah, it did. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
It was like your internet just like
Someone kicked the router.
gave out for a moment. Yeah.
Anyway, so
Why is your cat sleeping on the router, hon?
we won't be able to see my beginnings, but we can at least see the beginning of this stream. Which this video was the last video I uploaded on my previous channel that I lost. And I managed to save it and then upload it here. So this is why it's my first video. And my first ever video on this channel was my birthday bash, where I invited Night Tomb, who you guys will know now as Angel, and
Who?
Frostbite. Night Tomb is one of my very good IRL friends. He's the person I play Yu-Gi-Oh with.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And this is the first, and you'll be able to instantly see. God damn it, ad blocker! I don't even have ads on my channel. There we go. You can see just how bad the video and audio quality is. God damn it. Oh God, no! The saying. No, I want to skip this. I want to skip this era already.
Stream?
Yeah.
It's not playing on my end.
Oh, that's because I turned off the audio. There we go. I fixed it. But thankfully, okay. I'm gonna skip my introductions from now on, but I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain why. It's because I had a dumb saying that was "What's up, all you jive ass suckers." That was meant to be like my intro. I fudging hated it for the longest time. Even as I was saying it then, I still hated it, but I continued doing it, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna skip my intros from now on because they're all me saying that. It sucks. I very much hate it. God damn it. Oh, God. God damn.
You swear?
Yep, I swore.
Ah!
Because these guys... Yeah, I know, right? I know. I hated it. Like, this was back when I was in high school, so very much game over trying to fit in with everybody else.
Gross!
Yeah, I know, right? I recorded this with a fudging Surface. This has no editing, by the way. There's no editing in this. Or at least I don't think so. I think
Okay, I think we watch a different one.
Yes.
The reason I say that is because, first things first, there's a lot of screaming going on, a lot of things, and we want to get through a couple videos.
Yes,
so let's
indeed.
do one of your,
I want to
20
go.
minute.
Yeah, I want to go.
then-
I want to go through the eras of game, though. I want to go through the eras. So
Yeah,
I just wanted
so
to point
let's
out this
pick
one because
a
this was my
video.
first one.
Yeah.
So
So
we're-
let's pick one from each era and then
Yeah.
kind of go from there. This,
We're gonna-
this stream's probably gonna be close to 3, 4, if I can get him to stay here long enough. 5 hours. 5 or 6.
We're gonna
That's
try
the
and
goal.
get
That's the goal.
we're gonna try and get a few from each era so that I can tell you all. But I just wanted to point out this one because this was the first one on my channel, and this gives you an idea of where my skills were at that time. They were not good. Like I don't know if this is where I knew how to use Windows Movie Maker at the time, or if I did use it, or if this was just full unscripted. We're not gonna do Borderlands 2. That was that was so long ago. Let's go fudging. Actually, which one of my sister location videos was my funniest? I do not remember which one was my funniest. Oh, I think it might be this one. We'll watch this one next, but
Okay.
we'll go fudging flashlight for this
Well,
one.
no. Pick one. Let's just pick one and go with that one. Go with that one.
But I want to do the one that you liked.
Oh, I just sat there
sister
'cause I
location-
saw the word fucking.
Sister Location 2, the reason why there's no Sister Location 1 is because I could never find the video from the old channel. So that's why it starts at 2. Alright, so let's just go with this. Nope. Skipping that. God damn it.
Your voice is so cute.
That was me back
Tiny
in...
little game.
That was me so long ago.
Tiny little game.
The location's sister. There we go. That's the name of this one. Sorry, I had to think of it because I wasn't really thinking about what I was gonna call this one. But that's a very good.
God, the fudging surface. Ah, it's so long ago.
Last video we were listening to Casual Bongos, and I'm.
Alright, this is where I used my phone in order to record my face to record the jump scares.
I'm so I feel bad. Anyway, we are going straight into night 3. Oh, before we get
I feel so nasally.
last video, I gave you guys a
Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Ah, I
Dude.
just- Holy ah!
Dude, your voice, your fucking balls haven't
so-
even dropped, and you look like a baby.
I,
Oh, he's so
I was
cute.
15! Oh my god.
night ahead. You'll see that it's red. Night 2.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
you're
God.
he's such a little
God.
puppy.
I want to,
Everybody, emotes for the bubby. Emotes for the bubby.
I don't want it.
Pick your
I want
favorite emote.
I want it to
Stand on
leave.
emote.
I want to leave. I want to go
Little
home.
bubby.
Oh my
Little Bobby.
god.
Wobbles for the body. Wobbles for the body.
May or may not be. May or may not be skilled enough. This guy is definitely not skilled enough.
Yeah, that was at the time he was known as Night Tomb, and I would do a bunch of videos with Night Tomb.
Yeah.
Actually, a couple of the videos that I'm really
Almost.
that I like that I've made.
Wobbles for the body. Wobbles for the body.
Oh, I hate this.
Wobble. Wobble.
Shut up. Alright, check on Ballora. Oh my god, what's wrong with her?
God damn. I'm gonna skip a while ahead because this is a while.
In pieces.
Yeah, we'll just like watch little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I have to keep this. Alright.
Oh, so Night Tomb was controlling the flashlight while I was going forward.
Go away, please. Go away.
And okay, so I was using Windows Movie Maker at the time, and I used the text in order to add humor, I guess. My god. I didn't realize how far back this was. Yeah, 7 years. 7 years of this channel's existence.
Keep going. I hate this. Keep going. Stop moving. Stop.
All right, everybody.
I've stopped.
Stop. I stopped.
Even I'm getting.
No, the only thing you did was stoop very low. I mean, what?
Stop. Oh, don't call me good boy.
He's a good boy. No, gross. Stop it.
Indeed, stop saying it. Stop it. I'm not a good boy. I'm a fluffy boy.
Yeah, you're the best boy. Yeah, sure that.
What? Clouds are fluffy.
Should I be looking around?
This is true.
Be looking. Get moving. Get moving. Stop.
I will say, my videos weren't terrible if I wasn't using a Surface. They were just kind of boring. Because there wasn't much to it. It was literally just me doing playthroughs.
Yes, he's a puff boy.
Like,
He's a puff boy.
especially now, like, in comparison, I'm gonna turn this down because my fudging ears. I'm very nasally. God.
Dude, nah.
That was my humor.
Gross,
one
you can see the child.
difference from this era to me now is that back then, I was making content that was more towards playthroughs of me playing through the entire game and watching all the cutscenes and doing all the gameplay. A lot of this was just me doing playthroughs. Nowadays, like present game, my content tends to be more towards friends having a really good time, less so the story of the game. Like, obviously with a game like with Little Nightmares, I'll play through the entire story and I might have some story elements in there, but the video will always mostly be about friends having a good time. God damn it. So yeah, that will be the main difference. That's the reason why I say my videos right now are boring, because I very much wait for all the cutscenes, I show all the gameplay, and I think that's necessary.
Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Don't look at him. Why? Grab the cavity. Now, don't look again. Why?
I like how your friend's like coaching you through this game.
Yes, he literally is.
I'm sorry, Little Dream. But I do have a question. Why are we not full screened?
Don't move.
Oh, it's because if I do, then you can only see some of it.
Let's see. Hold on, wait.
You can't see all of it. There is a part of the screen that is blocked out.
How do I do this?
That's fine.
Stop looking. Stop moving. Look up. Look up.
He's just coaching me through it. I'm pretty sure I die.
On the other side.
Because I listened to him and he's very much getting me killed.
Spankerton? No way, man. Fun time phrase, Mr. Spanky. Where is he? You look to one side, I'll force him to the other. Look on the other side.
This is a long video. Like 20 minutes is a long video when it's boring as all hell. Hello, Honorable D.
How are you doing, Honorable? Hello, darling.
That's just a jump scare. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of that video. We are.
Just a fuck.
Yep. So we got Trust Me. This one's funny because I'm trying to get the secret ending and I stuffed up a lot. Nope, skipping. I'm trying to do the mini
I
game.
just realized I should probably eat food while we're doing this so that I'm
Yes.
not eating during the...
Yeah.
I'll be back in a moment. Do you mind?
Fuck, come on!
Okay.
How am I supposed
Dream,
to get from one
I
side
love you
the
to
other?
pieces. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Continue watching.
I appreciate the shout out. I kind of fell asleep in call. I guess I was more tired than I thought. Well, I hope that you got some good food.
Honorable, we talked about this last night, you little bitch.
How am I supposed to get from one
Sleep!
side of the keyboard all the way to the other side without fucking up? Ah, not you again.
I swore again. I hate it.
Alright, I think
We need like a swear counter.
up this time.
No, because the swearing and like yes, I swore in these videos, but the swearing ends really quickly because again, I get uncomfortable swearing. I feel bad. I don't like swearing at people because I feel like I'm being rude to people. So while I am swearing in these videos, the swearing doesn't last long. I very much give that up.
Diabetes, here we go.
Gotcha. Okay, I will be right back.
Goal.
I'm just gonna go grab some food. So I can eat while watching this. I was not prepared.
Indeed.
I didn't think about it. I forgot.
No! Fuck!
God. I hate all this.
Get off the screen there for a sec. Bye.
I'm a fucking
I hate this entire thing. I think it's because around this time, I was heavily inspired by Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. So my humor was very much like, I think I was trying to copy them, probably. It would make sense if I was. I literally could. I could take these videos and cut that up.
That just leads off the edge of the screen where there's a gap. That's horrible platform.
When I finally get to that, where baby wants me to go. That's when you did it.
Make sure that's
God damn it. We're not gonna stay in this era very long because the nasally and also the terrible audio, everything.
yeah. Except he still can't get past night 2. I'm scared.
Yeah. We are going to end that. We're not gonna be okay. How long does this era go on for? Because I know when it ends. I know when this era ends. It ends. Oh fudge! The bloopers, the fudging. First collab with Smokey Zamasu and Night Tomb. I haven't talked to Zamasu in a while. Like years have gone by and I haven't talked to them. This era of Dumbass game went on for a while because and me doing drumming. Right, me doing drumming. I remember this. Black Ops with Smokey Zamasu, Sister Location, Custom Night Sister Location, Jailbreak the Escapist. This goes on for a very... The era where this ends here at FNAF World. So this goes on for a very long time. Happy Wheels, Grand Theft Auto, me doing drumming, more Grand Theft Auto. I played Osu. A lot of videos of just me using a Surface camera and having terrible audio and everything. But the day that it ends is right after my first Doki Doki Literature Club video, which then I decided to do FNAF World, which was as titled Upgrade, Try New Setup FNAF World. I was not planning on doing a FNAF World series. I might go back and I might actually do a FNAF World series because I think it would be very funny and fun, especially with my friends making fun of me around now and we could like voice the characters. I think that would be funny. But this FNAF World video was because I didn't know what video in order to do and I was testing out a new setup just in case this failed and it wouldn't stuff up the Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough, which I don't know how I could stuff it up. It was already terrible to begin with. But this video marks when I got, I think it was GoPlay. Now, GoPlay is a free video recorder, like OBS, except you need to pay the full version in order to record for longer than 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, because I used the free version, I had to restart the recording. That was my setup for the longest time, but this marks when I actually did stuff new, when I actually did new stuff.
Testing out my new settings, because now you can see that my face is right now in the top left-hand corner of the screen. I cannot see my own face, I'm sorry. I'm using GoPlay for screen recording,
Yeah,
so
GoPlay.
I can see my face, and I can only record for 10 minutes.
And I'm still using Windows Movie Maker.
But yeah, I'm getting myself an upgrade. I won't do this much. I think I might save this for like try not to laugh challenges. But for this test, I'm going to be playing FNAF World and seeing if it works. I'll just go and defeat Chica's Rainbow and everything. Also, I tried to record this thing before. My face wasn't on screen.
I sound goddamn.
At the same time, it didn't work. It was rubbish. The whole entire video was absolute rubbish. So here I am. I'm trying it again, and I messed around with the settings, and hopefully it works this time.
Yeah, I was such like my first couple years was just me being a complete content baby.
3 poster. Absolutely love that thing. Yes, I know it's insanely old, but shush. Also, prepare for like 60
And the longest loading screen ever because I was recording on a laptop.
So yeah, you just saw like my
Oh god, it's laggy as all hell.
the game and end it just right there. That you versed at the end of FNAF World, jaw, and then ripped off her hands. What happens
I-
when you play too much with kids?
God, I was so boring. I was so fudging boring. Child me would be... oh my god, I would feel so bad being with child me because he doesn't even understand anything. He is so fudging boring.
Damn it. Oh, damn it, no. Yes. Oh, thank you.
He is so unbelievably
I
boring.
got to set my settings because I need my shield. I need my shield until I get to the rainbow thing. Because when you get to Chica's rainbow and you burst her, your shield and your health isn't really a factor.
I used to have like a lot shorter hair
Damage as
back then.
powerful as possible.
Like my hair, it almost looks like I shaved my entire head.
My tip for if you're playing this game, hit her hard and fast. Don't worry about your health. Nope.
I got lost for 12 minutes.
Where I'm going. And everybody, I used to play FNAF World a lot, but then I stopped because of the whole entire. I got sick and tired of trying to get Fredbear, and so then I just decided to stop and play other video games.
I am so unbelievably boring.
Area, you do not believe how long that took. Oh my god. I ended up just walking in circles for ages. I think that's the loadout that I'd show right at the start. Mimic box, so then you. Come on, bubble thing. Yes.
That is, oh my god.
I hate Chica's rainbow. Not listening. I like to use the matrix thing because it destroys the mini. Because you have to. Oh, my game's frozen. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't think I go to do it again.
Alright, well, I guess don't complete the level, doesn't enlarge my face. So that
Oh, I had to enlarge my, this was literally my setup. That was literally it. This was my OBS for the longest time. This is all I've ever known. For the longest time, this was all, and to be fair, that's all I really needed. I didn't need anything else. I could record my face and the screen, and that was all I really needed. And to be fair, I could still edit a good video with this setup. The problem is, this guy here uses Windows Movie Maker. He doesn't understand editing yet. He doesn't understand the structure of a video, and he doesn't understand how to make something entertaining. This is boring, past game. God damn. This is boring. I didn't even have an outro thing. It doesn't even exist. Outro doesn't even exist. And then a vlog of me going to the Royal Adelaide show. Okay, so after Upgrade, I continued with the Doki Doki Literature Club video. I also did a top 5 favorite anime characters. That was a very old series that I used to do. That was literally just, whenever I watch a new anime, I would just talk about my thoughts on the anime and then give my top 5 favorite characters in there, and then that was the end of the video. I dropped that, like, after a couple years of doing it. I might start doing that again. I don't know. I would love to make videos that are just talking about the things I like. Yeah. I continued with Doki Doki Literature Club. I really do like the Doki Doki Literature Club series on my channel. I very much like it. It was fun. Favorite characters, The Creepy Begins. I remember though Doki Doki Literature Club was like the one series where I actually had to get up and walk away from my computer because of the themes of suicide I wasn't exactly prepared to handle yet. I did an Overwatch video, which was cool. GG, wait, hold up. How did I do an Overwatch video? At this time I had Overwatch on my Xbox. How did I do this? Oh, I used the Xbox. Oh, okay. I used the Xbox app, which it's still bad. It's still very bad. It's still terrible. Then I started my Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet playthrough, which I remember I had a lot of fun with. I enjoyed it. Counter-Strike, I played that for a bit. This actually, I'm pretty sure this is when I started making my thumbnails. So literally like the ending to Doki Doki Literature Club, I remember I started making videos. So this is when I got Krita. So I started messing around with Krita and trying to make my own thumbnails and all that, which, yes, a lot of this is just stolen images off of Google Images. I can say that now, but I literally just organized it to make it look like this. I should not put these two in here. As it was without these two is fine. I don't know why I added in. Reading comments, which I should probably do again. I should probably read comments again. I should probably do one of those. I have them backed up for a very long time. This is the first time I did a... This was the most popular video on my channel for the longest time, being at 310 views. And that was just the, the Yandere mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. So that was a thing. Am I happy with it being the most popular video on my channel? It's whatever. Merry Christmas. That was me making a Christmas song. This was me beginning Undertale, which was fun. Another Overwatch video. So online failed bullet again. I was playing online. Okay. That was the thing. More. That just straight Undertale videos or on High School Host Club. Undertale. The Bad Time Trio. The Bad Time Trio. I remember I was playing this and I forgot I was still recording this video, I'm pretty sure. And I realized I was recording. And I thought I may as well just make this a video anyway, considering it would be funny. If you're wondering why I'm not clicking on any of these, it's because I'm not clicking on any of the Undertale ones because Zinth still wants to play Undertale and she doesn't want any spoilers. So I don't want to give her any spoilers. Ah, no. Ah, no. Oh, no. Five Nights at Anime. Yep. I played all of them. I played every single one. God, this... Oh, wait! Why is it separated into chapters? It was me singing Venom.
Why would somebody make this? And the answer is simple. Fan service.
Yep, that's why they made this game.
That kind of thing spreads like butter on toast. So, yeah, that's why it's made, but I'm not...
Ah, God, it's cut off. Yeah, I can't do that.
Because again, these games are awesome.
I still think I am... I'm gonna turn down my headphones. I think I'm still using Windows Movie Maker for editing, so I'm pretty sure it's still bad.
When I got to editing, I was embarrassing and I was thinking, why am I saying this? But yeah, so
Five Nights in Anime. Yep, the entire series. I did the entire series. Where, yeah, a lot of people might be surprised that I played these games, but yes, I did in fact play games that were sus. I wasn't comfortable doing it, but I did it anyway. Because once I did Five Nights at Anime 1, people were... I got like a lot more... I had videos that were a lot more popular than my previous videos, because back then I would be lucky if I got like 1 view. And this one, it got like 130 views, which sent me over the moon. So then I was like, oh, okay, so people want to watch me play Five Nights at Anime. Cool. So I continued the series even though I felt uncomfortable with it. And I did. The weirdest thing with this game is that I didn't know if I was meant to censor it or not.
why? I have so many questions and all of them begin with why. Why do I need to put panties on my head?
Right, I was copying Lost Pause. And I am fine with pointing out the fact that I was copying.
Well,
I was very much copying Lost Paws with the quoting me.
No, I did not mean to do that. I'm so used to Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when I had to check the frickin' frick. Okay, you're still there. That's nice. Okay, so
I will say though, contrary to what people might believe, this game's actually difficult. Like, unironically, this game is actually kind of difficult. The anime one is... It gets really difficult really fast. Which I'm surprised that it does.
on this. Why can't I turn on the light?
Is that a pair of... Yep, that is a pair of that. You are not incorrect.
I do not like that.
Yep, that's how I sense it. So I'm just gonna skip that.
Lyle does not exist.
I'm trying to find where the funny is meant to be.
Mask off, and you are there. Seriously, this piece of underwear stinks.
I'm going home. Honestly, yes, I do not blame you. I'm gonna that video. I wish I could stay on certain videos for longer, but the one thing that you will notice the further back you go on my channel is that I was a completely different content creator at this time. At this time in my life, I did not know what I was doing. I was just kind of doing whatever I wanted to, which is what I'm not mad, just disappointed. I mean, that's fair. One thing that you will understand is I was just doing things. I was doing whatever I wanted to do, which is very much technically what I am doing right now. I'm doing whatever I want to do, but I am more secure in what I want to do, while back here, I was just doing whatever. I was doing whatever I wanted to do, and if that succeeded, I kept doing that. So because I saw Five Nights at Anime, I decided to play Five Nights at Anime because I liked anime, not knowing what Five Nights at Anime was. Once I played it, I thought, well, I already have the footage, I may as well just edit it and get it up on my channel anyway, and then move on. And then it hit over 100 views, and I was like, wait, so that's what people want to watch, so I will just keep going, and I'll play Five Nights at Anime too. I wasn't as secure in what I wanted, or like where my boundaries on what I wouldn't record and what I would record is. I didn't have that. And this was very much back when I was a flesh. Like, I did not know anything. I had such little confidence. I had such little know-how or understanding in what I was getting myself into. If little me, if this era of me got to meet me as I am now, first off, he would have his mind blown because he never would have thought that I could do half of the stuff that I'm able to do now, even though I want to do more, and because what I'm doing right now I don't think is as amazing, but kid me would think that it's impeccable. It's incredible how well it's done. But I want to do more. I want to get better. I want to be legendary. So that's just, yeah. That's just kind of how it is. So I did the demo for Five Nights in Anime 3 or Ultimate Location multiple times because the first one did well. Very fast, but like you'll see 3 views, 5 views, flipping 2 views, 3 views, 1 view, 3 view, 11 views for the Bad Time Trio, but that's a mod. 4 views, 1 view, 10, 11, 4, 5, 8. I got like single digits most of the time. So when I get hit with a video that does 150 views, I'll think, yay, that's what people want to see. And I got excited. This video is different. This video is of Doki Doki Literature Club, the Dungeons and Dragons mod.
And welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, except this time we are doing the Dokis and Dragons.
This was one of those videos that I really enjoyed. I remember I really enjoyed recording it.
The reason why
I don't remember if I enjoyed editing it.
Dokis and Dragons one is because obviously where we can partake a Dungeons and Dragons feel for Doki Doki Literature Club. If you guys are wondering why I'm particularly excited for this one, it's because a few months ago, me and my friends at the school, at the TAFE that I'm going to.
Ah, right. This is when I was making this video. So,
Basically one person
for this video, a couple of months earlier, I partook in my first ever Dungeons and Dragons game.
my own, and I called him Jason, and he was a rogue, and he was awesome and badass and bossly. But yeah, they introduced me to the world of.
I didn't mention. God damn. I didn't mention how fudging god awful that game was. Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to talk about negativity. This video was made a couple of months after my first ever D&D campaign. So this was like fresh off the pot. My addiction for Dungeons & Dragons was sparked. And I didn't have anyone to play Dungeons & Dragons with after that group. And I didn't want to go back to that group. We played it once, and actually, I lied then. I did want to go back to that group, but that's because I didn't understand the red flags that were happening in that D&D campaign. Which I won't go over all of them, but just know it was a terrible D&D campaign, and I do not want to go back to playing with that group again. But, this was literally like a couple of months after that, and I had no one to play with, and I hadn't become a dungeon master yet.
Seeing that there's a new apocalypse at your face, and now that I know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I can't remember if I was doing voices.
Well, I'm back at the RPG Club.
I'm back at the RPG Club. Rocket Launcher Club.
That's the club that I would like to join, the RPG Club. I wonder if they level up by handing in character sheets. Monica opens her adventure notes on her laptop and takes out her DM screen. Dungeons.
They had all different characters. I'm pretty sure these were taken off of Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or something.
The goddess of love. I'll be here.
Wait, I remember. I liked it because my character was just a ripoff of Kirito.
So good. Yes.
This was a really cool mod because it allowed you to make choices.
No. I'm happy.
It allowed you to, like, you got different endings based on the choices that you made.
Give her already.
I very much enjoyed it. It was great.
We've got a famous beater in our party. Yes, they're using Sora Online.
Still very much boring, though. Still incredibly boring.
For all of you who do not know what they're talking about, in the anime.
Oh god, now I'm going to explain Sora Online to people. Ah, ha, ha, skip. God damn it. When do I'm really curious now when I actually get. When do I actually get entertaining? Or when would I consider that my videos actually started getting decent? Because I finished FNAF Pizzeria Simulator. I remember Sonic World was fun. Top 5 favorite anime characters and my relationship and my love-hate relationship with My Hero Academia. I had a very weird relationship with My Hero Academia. Fatal Bullet, Sonic Lost World. Hello, Yggdrasil. We're just watching some of my very old videos. Which, honestly, yeah. Ah, fudge. No. Ah, ripping off game theory. No. Okay, I'm out. Nope, we're not doing that one. Again, I literally just did whatever I wanted to do. I saw game theory and I was like, I want to do that. I want to try and do a game theory episode, so I did. And it went fine. It was okay. I'll say it was okay. It wasn't good, but it was okay. But now we're getting up to this.
No. Wait. Did I miss the game theory video?
I didn't play it, so I don't want to.
Play it. Play
No, it was
I get
bad.
banned.
Get yourself back
I
on
don't
screen.
care. I wanna.
Get yourself back on screen.
Oh, right.
You missed my Five Nights at Anime. So to
Five Nights in Anime?
to reiterate for Zinth, because she just came back in, and
Yeah.
for everybody who just joined in, I was using a Surface tablet to record, and I was using Windows Movie Maker to edit for the longest time. Like, all of these videos were done with a Surface camera until here, FNAF World, which it wasn't going to be a series. It was just a singular video where I beat the ending of FNAF World, which I didn't do, but it was just to try out a screen recorder that wasn't OBS. It was because I was on a laptop and OBS would crash every single time I used it. It was GoPlay, the screen recorder. And unless I bought it, I could only use the free version, and in the free version, you can record for 10 minutes before you have to reset the recording. It will stop the recording after 10 minutes, so every 10 minutes I have to start it up again. My videos were not entertaining. I continued along with doing that for my Doki Doki Literature Club videos, and my top 5 favorite anime character series, which I might return back to. I stopped doing that a while ago.
Excuse me, what do you mean might, honey? Me and you, we could do that as our joint series.
That'd be really cool. But my top 5 favorite...
I've been wanting to do that. Guys, wait, is Cole still here? Cole!
Maybe.
Cole. Chaos Crew. We have our own trash taste.
We make our own podcast? Because we were talking about, like, an idea of a podcast before.
Well, we were talking about podcasts.
Mm.
So what if we did that?
That'd be cool.
And then we
I mean,
reviewed,
we could.
like,
It could
different
just
anime
be.
we've been watching.
I mean, we could just make it a nerd thing. Like, we talk about whatever's nerdy. That being
Exactly.
anime,
And then, like,
D&D,
maybe
whatever.
once a month we chat about what we like, our favorite characters,
Mm.
and see if they like have changed
By
every like couple months.
my
or
favorite,
something.
my top
That'd
5,
be cool.
my top 5 favorite anime characters was for whenever I watched a new anime and I wanted to talk about it, and
Sweetheart,
then I
if
gave
you're a
my top
fucking
5 favorite anime
VTuber and
characters.
You're gonna tell me you're not a nerd? You're in the wrong fucking.
Yeah, I feel. Well, to be fair,
Like, I'm sorry.
some people are anime lovers and are not nerds. Let's not discriminate here.
Why is nerd a discriminatory term?
No. What I mean is, like,
Anything,
some people
nerd
aren't
means that you're
nerds.
smart and
yeah.
intelligent. Oh, you're
I'm
right.
not saying some people aren't.
nerds.
Some people aren't nerds. Some people
not
just like
smart.
anime. Like, some people will watch Naruto but
What?
don't know everything about the culture or about the anime industry and all that. Like, some
You mean
people.
90% of people that have watched Naruto.
Okay. Ow.
Get called out.
But yeah, this series was literally just for me to talk about new anime that I watched and give my top 5 favorite anime characters. And I believe I was planning, after doing about 10 to 20 of them, to do my top 5 favorite anime characters out of anime as a whole. But I never got that far because eventually I got bored and realized that I wasn't having fun and nobody was interested.
Oh.
But hey, well, I'll probably
Ew.
return that.
Ew. Ew.
And then I continued with
Ew.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Wait.
Hmm?
Yggdrasil. Did you mean to say I don't like or I only like Naruto? Slash Boruto.
He might not like Naruto or Boruto.
Are we talking like Naruto and like Naruto Shippuden?
Yeah, he doesn't
You
like
don't like
Naruto or
both?
Boruto, which is fair.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's fucking wrong. I mean, what?
You're allowed to dislike things. We all don't need to be the same. I like Naruto because of what it is. Other people might not like Naruto because of what it is. That's fine. I'm sure that there's other anime that we probably really do enjoy and we have similar tastes for.
Naruto's my first anime, so... Well, no, sorry. My first anime we will never talk about, okay?
My first
That was
anime was
Naruto.
my first
Definitely.
my first anime
Definitely
was
Naruto.
Vampire Knight and Ouran High School Host Club. Those were the 2 animes that introduced me to it. Then I watched Sword Art
You know
Online,
how
and
sad
it,
and scary this is? Those anime are both better than the one that I watched.
fair.
My first one would have everybody in the room sit there going, I'm sorry, what?
But But after, like, and because this says
Nice.
my top 5 favorite SAO characters, you can tell that this was like when I was first getting into anime. This was like when I was first getting into anime, because this was only my third anime. This was my third anime I ever. This was the third anime I ever watched, and this was my favorite for the longest time.
And then I came in.
Yes, and then I actually sat down and watched the entirety of Naruto. But we continue with the Doki Doki Literature Club videos. Those who are from this far back, which I highly doubt is any of you guys. But people who are from this far back,
No.
they would know that Doki Doki Literature Club was the series that I took a break from, and I actually had to walk out during a recording because it had themes of suicide, and a lot of us know I don't handle suicide very well. It's very difficult for me to.
Dream is too sensitive. He's so sweet. He's too
Indeed.
sweet.
I did continue with the series though, because after Sayori gets hung,
Wait,
that's fine.
Do you have the video where you played that like something bubble game? The off-brand anime game?
Something bubble. We'll probably find
Like
it
Honey
at
Bubble
some point.
or something?
Honey Pop?
Yeah.
That's a while later. That is a while later.
I want to watch that one.
God damn it! No, can we not, please?
No, we are
I did a
watching that one.
I did a coin. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to the coin flip. We'll get to the coin flip in a second. But anyway, then we
We don't need a
Overwatch.
coin flip. We're gonna watch that one.
No, as in the coin flip in the video that determined whether I did it uncensored or censored.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes.
But then we
Everyone in chat, we need
Do-
to watch the Honey Pop, right?
Doki
I
Doki-
need all of y'all to spam Honey Pop.
Doki Doki Literature Club, like Doki Doki Literature Club, then Overwatch, and then I got SAO Fatal Bullet, which it's funny that I got it
Fatal
a
Bullet
little
is
bit.
so good.
I know, right? I did the entire playthrough of Fatal Bullet, but this was on Xbox One, so that's why on my Steam version,
It's on
me and
sale right now. It's
you
on sale
have
right
it.
now. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying for you.
I have it as well. We were planning on playing it together.
Right, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
we
Dream,
have
can you, like,
all the SAO games.
Can we like smack my Twitter?
Smack your Twitter.
I have 5 things of people adding me. I was like, oh, I have 11 notifications. Cool.
I gave
And then I
you.
look, and 4 of them are this fucking artist going, hey, could you open your DMs or give me a follow back?
Oh God.
Wait.
I gave you 3. I gave us both 3 SAO games for us to play.
Was Fatal Bullet one of them?
Fatal Bullet, Soul Song, or Final Song, something song,
Oh, the song
and Alicization.
Oh, fuck, right.
We still have to play all those games.
Yeah, we weren't playing them until we were debuted. That's why. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I did
Why
an
haven't we
entire
played
series.
this shit yet?
I did an entire series of SAO Fatal Bullet. I love Fatal Bullet. I love just grinding and playing Fatal Bullet. It's fun. And did Doki Doki Literature Club. But this video is important. The ending to Doki Doki Literature Club. All endings. Because this is the first video I ever made a thumbnail for. All of these other ones are either pictures I have taken from Google Images or pictures I have taken. This is the first time I made a thumbnail. And it's terrible. I mean, it's not bad. If I got rid of these 2, it would be a good thumbnail. But it's, you know what? It's all right. It's an okay thumbnail. It's all right. Then I play Counter-Strike, read my comments, which I need to do again because I have a lot of comments now. I haven't done one for a while, and I have a lot of comments on videos, which I would love to read. This,
We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that here soon.
indeed. This one, Sayori saying, please open the door. The Doki Doki Literature Club Yandere mod.
Get on the floor. Open the door. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
This was the most popular video on my channel. Not right now, but this was the most popular video on my channel.
Yeah,
For the
now we got better
longest
one.
time. Then my videos got better, and now I can make a video that reaches 100 kind of easily. Okay? It depends. It really depends.
You can't even spell adversary.
Shut up. Shut up.
I went onto Twitter so that I could retweet this fucking post.
Shut up.
And now I'm gonna quote tweet it because you don't know how to spell.
And then we got Undertale. I'm not gonna play any videos from Undertale because Zinth is here and she doesn't want to be spoiled. So we're just gonna skip over the Undertale. Just know I really enjoyed my Undertale.
Sorry.
Just know I really enjoyed my Undertale
I can
series.
step away for a bit if you guys want to watch
No,
that.
no, it's fine. We can skip over the
I
Undertale
don't
series
wanna
because
take
I would
away
very
from it.
because I'm gonna be going through the entire series with you again and I'm gonna be enjoying it.
Oh yeah, by the way, I might actually have to. That might be one game that I might have to get you to help me with.
Fair enough.
I'm really, really bad at it.
You're really bad at what?
gotta rebuy it.
Undertale.
Undertale. I got to the Oh, what's her face? Why can't I remember her?
I mean, I can
Cheryl.
play it
Cheryl.
because I've beaten the game before. I can play it and you can just watch me play and we can just voice the characters.
People are probably going to love me dying every
Fair
5
enough.
minutes.
All right, that's fair enough. You know what? Okay. And I can get the game for
It's
you.
gonna be my like sub. It's a game. Oh, no. It's a game that I was going to do for my debut.
Mhm.
Like right after my debut for the debut con. Was a game I was gonna do there if I can afford it.
Fair enough. And now after Undertale, now we get to Five Nights in Anime. This was censored terribly. I mean, it works because it is censored. I didn't even know if I was supposed to censor this game. To re-say what I said before Zinth came back, this, I was very much getting like no views, 1 view, 8 view, 2 views. So I saw Five Nights at Anime, and back here, like just like right now, I make whatever videos I want to make. If I want to do a series, I'll do a series. If I want to make a video, I'll make the video. Whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do it. That was me back then too, but back then, a lot less confident, a lot less knowing what exactly he is doing. He was very much new baby boy. Even though he's been doing this for a year, he was still new to all this and didn't understand what he was getting himself into. So he found Five Nights at Anime and he was like, I like anime. Let's try it out. Got the game, recorded playing the game, realized what the game was, and then got really uncomfortable playing the game. Hence, why did I play this? But I already had the footage, so I was like, I may as well just edit it, get it on the channel, and then just leave it behind. Then it got over 100 views. And
What is with that image though?
this is a image I stole off, like, during the game. This is a snapshot I took. That's the pose she takes during the camera, when she's on the camera. This is not a family-friendly game.
Okay. You're talking to me. I don't play anything that's family friendly.
I mean, fair enough. But I saw over 100
Oh wait, no,
views.
that one isn't family friendly. Never mind. Take it back.
I saw over 100 views, and I was like, oh, people want to watch this stuff. I'll go and play the second game, and then the third game. I'm very much.
Watch one of those, or did you already watch one?
I already watched one, but we'll continue.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's all good.
Continue talking.
But I want to show you exactly what I was dealing with. So
No. Meet the new girls. What could go wrong? Everything.
I like how your go play is right over top.
yeah, that's the annoying thing. It will swap between the left and right, and I had no control over it.
Run by a new engine. Why is that? Oh no. Why?
You put undies on your face?
Yes, that's how you hide from them.
Underwear.
Yep, the power
You
of women's
here.
underwear.
Underwear is
Exactly.
Here.
This was very much. But that's the thing. In this game, there was nothing to see. Like there was nothing to see. There's blank. There's nothing on the chests. There's nothing there. So when they jump scared me, I didn't know if I was meant to censor it or not, so I censored it anyway. But yeah, now I am more secure in like who I am, what type of content I want to make, and like what I'm doing. So I'm probably not gonna play a game like this. I might do it for fun. I don't know. I might do it just to be dumb. But I'm not gonna play a game that makes me uncomfortable. I'm gonna skip all the
Like
talking.
giggling.
Oh yeah, and I also copied Lost Paws's thing, where you know how Lost Paws in his early days he would do
So many questions and I
this.
wanna begin with why? Why do I need to put pennies on my head?
Remember when he would quote himself?
Oh my god, yes! Dude, I actually kind of
I was heavy
You only have
inspired.
to do it.
Well, nice
I mean,
of
it's
you
good, but you have to do it
brought that
after you say it.
Yeah, I have to do it after. Again, this era of me, I didn't understand. I didn't understand what made Lost Paws so great. So I was literally just copying. It was like a shameful copy, I guess.
That's nice.
I didn't
No,
understand.
You were
I
learning
didn't.
from him.
I didn't understand what I was doing. So
these guys move fast.
Yeah, the issue
So
is if you
I
don't
need to-
understand
Okay,
Mm.
so there
why
you
he
are.
does
The
it,
look
it's
for
really
you,
hard
right?
to do it
There you-
effectively.
There you are.
Indeed.
Look there. Good.
and like I can do it again. I can like do quotes again
I
in my
would.
editing if I want
I
to.
would.
Still there?
But
Why? Because of some of the fucking off
Okay,
shit you say
hi.
nowadays.
yeah,
It's
it would work very
amazing.
well. But you can
It
see
would
what the
work
game
so
is.
well now.
Like if you imagine it in
Mhm.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Now,
you're falling through
I
the-
say this now.
Lost
This
Song,
game-
That's what it was called.
This game is very difficult. Like it gets very difficult very fast. It's
Also, if you know
it's much more difficult than the actual Five Nights phrase.
sexual
Did we
image
answer the question of
on
did y'all play
this-
Fractured Daydream?
No, because that's the newer
Can I
one.
turn on the light?
That's like the newer one. That's like $80 currently. I haven't bought it for you
What?
yet. Like the one that came out last year. The one that came out last year October.
Oh, I remember seeing stuff about that. That was for SEO, right? I'm not-
That's how I censored.
God damn
I
it.
love
Way to
that
go.
censor.
The popular
This was me still using Windows Movie Maker.
under investigations due to a recent murder. Recently hired night guard was found dead.
Wait, hold up. The popular Freddy's anime convention is now under investigation due to a recent murder. A recently hired night guard was found dead at his office at 7 a.m. this morning. Heads turned to the animatronics as fingerprints were found, especially around the chest area.
Oh, great. So you're fondling titties.
Yep. That was literally the plot. The plot was that the animatronics want you, and that's how they kill you.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yes, death by Snoo Snoo, which I was really uncomfortable by.
Oh.
But I was
Have
uncomfortable.
to play a game like this.
I was
No.
uncomfortable by it, but it was one of my more popular videos, so so I wanted to keep doing it, so then people got the content that they wanted, so I just put my uncomfortability to the side. Then I played Freddy Fazbear
Yeah,
Pizzeria
that is
Simulator.
something that- Okay,
Hmm.
one thing that I have noticed a lot of new people do is
Hmm.
exactly that. They'll do something because it's like, oh well, this gets views. People like to see this, but I hate doing this. Like,
Yeah.
it makes you uncomfortable, and they're like, oh, I'll just put my own feelings aside because views.
We talked
That's
about it
one thing I have
before.
noticed.
We talked about it before, like, off camera, which I'm fine with talking about this on camera. But I talked about how, like, the game of streaming, the game of content creating, and the game of growing, and the game of becoming a big content creator and all that, the analytics, the making sure that nobody has drama attached to them when you're collabing with them, and the yada 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 and everything. I hated it so fudging much. I hate it. Because the analytics just makes me feel dumb when I try to look at the analytics and I still don't understand what people enjoyed about my video. Because
You
then
mean, like, whenever you blink and this thing where my horn is pointing shows up.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. Not understanding.
No.
I'm sorry. I have to give him shit.
Yeah,
for that.
I know.
You
The
guys
an-
have to know. He had a model where that was fixed. By the way, I found
Yes.
that model.
And then I lost it.
I have it.
That's fine. I don't need it.
Found it.
I'm getting a new model anyway.
Motherfucker.
But watching the analytic,
Can you toggle your coat on? Toggle your coat on.
I can't. It's broken. Like, this is the one where the code was broken, so I can't use the code.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
But like looking at the analytics,
Doesn't matter. We're getting him a new one.
looking at the analytics, that made me feel dumb because I didn't understand any of it. Having to veto everyone because every single time I wanted to collab with a new person
What's
or
a veto?
whenever, like, veto is like to scan and like
'Cause I
make
just
background
know
check
veto
people.
as
Background
the
check people.
Vampire that fucked you over yesterday.
Background check people. You have to background check people. You have to veto them. But like vetoing people in order to make sure that they're like that they're not attached to any drama or that me and them would vibe because they're saying too many lewd stuff. I hated doing it and it made me really depressed.
Wait. I gotta know. Did you veto me?
No, because that was back when I wasn't that was back when I was still being an idiot. That was still back in Game Over era. Like Dreamer Kai era was when I started to have a clue, and because of that, I started having more fun, but also I got the curse of like what it takes to be a really big streamer, and I realized how much
my fault that you had to veto people? Giving you a lecture?
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. You awoke in that. You helped me realize that that's just something that happens in content creating.
Yeah, because I was like, I know I gave you a lecture like pretty early on.
So it's not your fault. You just
Not friendship.
awokened it, which is not yours to blame because you were helping me. But either way,
Poor Dream got so many lectures from me when we first
I
plans. I was like, what are you doing? No!
I very much just want to enjoy content creating now. So that very much now it's just whatever I want to make a video on, I'm going to do it. And instead of making boring videos like this, where I'm going over the entire fudging story, watching every cutscene and a playthrough, and it's boring as fudge, now I just focus more on friends playing video games to each other and hanging out and having fun. Which I feel as though is a lot more entertaining, because people want to see the fun parts of video games, and they don't always want to watch someone play the entire story. They'll most likely play the entire story themselves. Anyway, so yeah, that's where this was. Doki Doki Dungeons & Dragons mod. This, I really enjoyed recording the video, and this actually is a marker in my life, because when I clicked on it, and as we heard from the intro, this was like 2 months after my first D&D campaign, which I've already told Zinth what happened to the campaign.
If I ever meet any of those individuals in person, let's just say a 2x4 will not be used.
I lied though. I lied in the video. Or I didn't lie, but I said I would love to, that after those 2 months, we stopped the campaign, but I would very much like to get back together with those guys and play the campaign again. I can now confirm, I don't want that. I don't want to go back and play with those guys again.
Need to. We
Now
have
I
a
don't.
whole new
But like,
crew.
this was
great.
before I became a dungeon master, and after I started my first D&D thing. So this was like fresh D&D addiction, just born, and he doesn't know what to do with it because no one wants to play, and he doesn't know how to be a dungeon master yet. And at that time, he thought, I'm too dumb to be a dungeon master. I would never be able to do it. Like, the dungeon master has to be responsible for all these things. I could never do that. I'm not good enough for that. So that's where I was. And then there was this Doki Doki Literature Club Dungeons & Dragons mod, which had multiple endings depending on your choices. And I loved recording this. It was great. Played Sonic World, which was a fan game. It was very good. I modded in Sans Undertale. It was great. Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria ended. Soul Online Fatal Bullet is still going. And now we get to when I ripped off Game Theory. Again! Reminder! Oh, Zinth is staring off into the abyss. There we go.
Oh, I was reading a card.
So, again, around this time, I simply just wanted to do videos that I wanted to do. So I started watching Game Theory, thought Game Theory was cool, and thought, I want to do my own Game Theory episode. So I did. And so I did math. I did math, and I did it in fudging... MatPat's fudging editing style, which is fudging horrible. Oh god, that head!
That's one way to get ahead in
God
life.
damn. What I was calculating was how much force Mario was putting on the Goombas in order to flatten them. Like how much force he would have to apply.
What's up, everybody?
Okay.
My name is Game Over, and welcome to my project. I spent ages.
God damn it, it's like a weird
figure out how to
office.
do math because I'm pretty sure I just went through like 12 years of math just so that I can learn this one project. And
I used Krita in order to remove the
I
backgrounds.
guess I just read up a whole bunch of stuff, and I had the book next to me while I was.
And
trying
you
to do
didn't
the
on
math for
that?
this project, but yeah, it took me.
Nope, I didn't on that one.
ages, But right now.
Ah, I want it to be over.
Before I do it, I was planning on just ripping off game theory. So
You can also
here's
hear
my
your family in
rip-off
the
of game
background.
theory.
Yeah. Because I didn't have a door. I had a room that didn't have a door.
You're joking.
Nope.
Hold on, can you replay that? I need to see that again. I need to see that again.
All I did was change the pitch and tone of Game Theory's opening, and I just added this. It's so bad.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Thought, ripping off game theory since 2019.
Ah.
Because I very much liked it. I've always wanted to do that.
I hate everything. I want to die.
Hello, Internet voice. But yeah, welcome to my project that I've been working on, and I've been working on this for a while now. If you guys could actually see me instead of this stupid cartoon version of me, you would see that there's.
If you listen closely, you can hear Zinth judging. Yep. No, please judge away because I know this is bad. Like, I'm happy we can laugh at this and say how bad it is. Cause I know I'm better. Like, I could do one of these videos better now.
Through of all of Game Theory's videos, and I realized that he has not actually done this topic yet. So I'm stealing this before he ends up doing it. Because why the hell not? And I'm
It's
gonna
so
see if I
bad.
can do it and get it correct. And at the end of this, I would like Game Theory, Matt, Pat, or Austin, whoever works there to see this and be like, "Ha! I bet he's wrong." And then they do the math, and I'm right or wrong. I will gladly just let them do that because honestly, I do not know if I have the right answer, and if I do have the right answer, it's incredibly terrifying. So now that I have your attention on that,
I want to skip
let's
this so
begin.
bad. Let's just go forward.
Those weird brown Goomba mushroom things. Well, you would usually not think that a human would be able to just jump on another living being and it would squash them to the point where they would die. So I actually got curious.
I don't know, I
how
kinda did do
much
that to a mouse.
force is
I mean, sure, you could just.
Or well, a rat.
Okay, but you were a whale.
So
jumps on them. It's actually really.
I didn't jump on him though. I just stepped.
You just stepped and they were dead.
Question that many of us have
Yeah.
in the back of our heads, but are too absorbed into the game to actually think about it. So here we go. We're about to go into the.
I'm not gonna
logic
lie,
of
though.
Super Mario.
You did really good
Now,
on
the first
this.
thing that we need to
At this point in my life, I will admit, yes, I did very well for the skill I had, which is not saying much. I did not have any.
A few weeks ago, not knowing what on earth this means. F is force, M is mass, and A is acceleration.
Which is
means
misspelled.
The combination that we're actually going for is force equals mass times acceleration.
Still
Now,
misspelled.
to find
Wait,
the force, we need to
hold
know
on.
how much.
I need
Yeah.
to check something on Discord real quick. What is going on? Why is everybody posting?
I don't know.
What is
Why?
happening?
Actually, yeah. Why is?
What is going on? Where people are like, hey,
Oh, they're
Discord
doing safety
notification.
announcement.
safety announcement, time sensitive, be aware, be safe, taken from another server to pass along. Discord has just made an announcement and it's bad news. There's possibility of a cyber attack taking place tomorrow or later tonight on all such social networks, including Discord. There will be people trying to send you gory images, racist insults, filthy pictures, and more. There will also be IP thieves, hackers, and doxers. I advise you not to accept friend requests from people you don't know and to remain cautious. Also spread this message to other servers or communities where you have admin or owner permissions. and use mentions to spread the warning. I hope everyone stays safe. Also, make sure you are offline tomorrow or at night, as this will reduce the risk to you. If possible, send this message to your friends and spread the word more quickly. Remain cautious, even if it is fake. We must make sure all of our friends are safe. So we need to inform all of you of the potential threat. Feel free to share this image with your servers too. If you have any, it could be a false alarm, but if it isn't, it's better to warn as many people as possible. Feel free to copy and paste to other servers.
Okay.
Wow. Shit.
Well, he's sending it to all of our servers. The very helpful person. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, Cole.
Yes, thank you,
fucking
Cole.
Did he do it to, oh, perfect, he's dead.
Anyway,
Awesome.
so more of...
He did hit the
Mario's
patch.
mask
Yeah.
actually is, which, thanks to his canon weight on the internet, we can determine that is 89 kilograms. Now we also need to know his acceleration. Uh-oh.
Ah, God, I was trying to copy... I was trying to copy...
Okay, so if you guys know
MatPat's
how this works,
dramatic
acceleration
thing.
is how fast you're going, but we can't actually determine how fast he...
One thing that I know now is that the reason why this video is so bad isn't necessarily because of the editing, because yeah, the editing is bad, but that can be
Don't worry,
tied
there's
up
an
later.
easy way to figure it
The
out.
main
Okay,
problem
so
with this
we're gonna
editing
define
is that...
Your tone is
find out
fucked.
how high
Yes, my tone,
exactly
yes, but
jump
also,
why.
this video isn't... This is a video that was not meant to just be said and recorded. This is meant to be scripted. You're meant to write a script. You're meant to write a script and read it and do multiple takes until you get it right. I didn't do that.
I just wanted to shush because
You
I
should
was
remake this
so
video.
damn happy.
Should I?
Happiness makes me unhappy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Would people want to see me remake this video?
I found out that
I
Mario's
would.
canon
What do you think,
jump
chat?
height is
I think he's got a lot of
3,007
potential here.
meters or
And if
30
he
meters. Now,
actually,
we're gonna be using
like, goes
another
in, does the
formula
math, you
to
know, actually
determine
spells things
time,
correctly, and re-edits
we're
it
gonna
with
determine
the skill that he has now, I'd
acceleration
love to
equals
see
y-axis,
the before and
times
after.
time. So
I would have to
I'd love to see
I would
that.
have to re-look up all the math that I used in order to do all this because I literally studied. I studied for this video. I did schoolwork for this video.
Pixel measurements and a timer that
I think you could do it. I think it'd be awesome.
We can determine
I
that
don't
it
think I've
takes them
seen
roughly
another
about
VTuber do that,
0.3
so I think it'd be
seconds
really
in
cool,
order to
too.
reach from the
It'd be fun.
y-axis to the ground. So after that, we can plug in our little
I'd love to see it.
mathematical numbers.
And if I actually script it, it might actually not turn out that bad.
Well,
Anyway.
and also with all the editing that you have today, imagine the before and after that you can do, right?
To the point where
Like,
I'm now putting math
Looking
into
back on
planetary
this and
gravity.
looking at the skill that you
But
have now,
that we
Hmm.
have how
as you
fast
remake
he's
the
going
video, would that
from
not be cool?
y-axis to
I mean, hey, me back here, they
we
would...
can now
Me at this time,
determine
they
f
wouldn't
n times
think that I
n
could animate
because
stuff in a video.
mass times
Now I can do animations in videos.
So let's plug in our mass
Yeah,
and
right?
plug
Wouldn't
in
that be
our
cool, though?
acceleration, and we get a force of... Oh, this is a doozy. 100,000 newtons. Jeez, man.
My artistic skill.
To squish a
it looks
person
like
is
you have a
4,000
fucking
newtons.
mustache and goatee!
So
You know,
we
like
have
one
to
of those, like,
shrink the
face
amount of
ones that
newtons.
are only around your mouth.
I know, right? This was back when I did have a graphics pad, by the way. I was sketching in school, but I didn't have the graphics pad, so I used this on a mouse and flipping paint.
You should have got IBS Paint on your phone. That's what I was doing back in high school.
But correction for everybody. Everybody can 100% correct me on this. Force equals mass times acceleration equals Mario
Oh
having
my god, it does.
Don't shut up.
It looks like you have a pacifier.
That Mario had 100,000 newtons of force. The amount of force required in order to squish a human being to the point where they would die is 4,000 newtons. Correct? Anybody mathematician?
That is required.
Dream, how tall are you canonically?
My VTuber is the same height as me, so 6 foot something. Probably 6'1" or 2.
There we go.
I just-
Not me over here trying to canonically be like, how tall would I be against you?
Time to sneak away and make a great escape. Get away, Honorable D, get away! I'm prob-
Nah, you stay here. I protect
These are
you.
like
I
tiny
got the
little
vacuum.
mushroom people.
Mm.
So when Mario's
I got a vacuum.
squishing these things, he's not just squishing them as flat as a pancake. he's also burying them. How is his jumps not making holes in the ground? This guy weighs a ton, or at least should weigh a ton from the amount of newtons that he's applying on the ground. His jump is completely broken. To give you guys an example on how powerful Mario
I
is
love that
actually being
face.
on these Goombas,
I love that
100,000 newtons of force is more than the force of 8 blue whales trying to smash into the Titanic. Seriously, you guys.
Yes, I calculated how much newtons of force 8 blue whales smashing into the Titanic would do. And context
I
on this.
haven't smashed into the Titanic. Okay? Let me clarify this.
I took this photo from the Undertale video and I just kept reusing it for everything.
I have no idea how much force Mario's actually.
I could remake that video.
I'm making with your face right now.
I would make. I would love to remake that video, and I would use. I would love to remake that photo,
Which
but
one?
that one,
That photo?
that photo of me screaming.
Why not?
But the thing is, I'm a VTuber now. I use my VTuber model for most
You'd be
things.
invincible. Like seriously, one jump and the characters are KO'd. But
Do I
then
need to
again,
be
you'll
able to
probably
make it so then you
break the
can make
platform
that
he's
face
on
and
go
the work for?
flying off into
I could probably make that. No, don't do that.
Seriously, this
Oh, come
move
on, it'd be
should not
amazing.
be a thing for Mario. With the amount of force that he's applying, you will easily get smushed. He should be in like Mortal Kombat because one jump on one character would split them into 63 million pieces. Seriously, you guys have no idea how much force he's actually applying.
Alright, I'm skipping.
It to be this easy. I can take over MatPat's
I would love to
job.
see you redo this.
To figure out.
It would be great.
I could take over.
Oh wait, I didn't
Stop.
stop at calculating how much force is needed to crush a Goomba. I also then did
Wait a
Giant Goomba.
second.
So I'm trying to see if he
I
can
want
squish a giant
new
Goomba.
one.
Do
Dude,
not trust
dude,
shells
I
that are
need
just
it.
flying out of
I
nowhere.
need you to remake that.
God damn it.
But
Well, alright.
can he
Maybe when I have my new
squish
model.
a giant Goomba. Okay, so what am I talking about here? If you give a Goomba a
That way I can
So
just-
I can pick anything when I finish my model. Can I make you make this video again?
Yes.
Mushroom,
Okay,
they
that's what I
turn
want.
into a giant Goomba. Now these giant
Alright,
Goombas
I think
are
we've seen enough of
2
this
feet
one.
taller than your average human. So what we
It
need
literally
to
to answer correctly, Mario can still squish a giant Goomba. It's still enough force in order to kill him. But also, if Mario then turned giant and then tried to squash someone, he would probably break the world in two. So that's that part of my life. Not bad for for the point in my life I was up to. But there we go. There's my ripping off game theory. This is after I watched Black Rock Shooter the anime, which very much like Black Rock Shooter the anime, just felt as though the ending needed to be better. Finishings. Aha! My favorite series on my channel. I do not care what anyone says, alright? My favorite, like, I don't care what series, what video you enjoyed on my channel, whatever. I don't care if you hate these videos. This game here, because I used it on a PSPP emulator, PlayStation Portable emulator. Black Rock Shooter the game. That game was so much fun to play, to the point where not only did I get the normal ending, not only did I get the bad ending, not only did I get the good ending, but I also went for the epilogue ending and completing the game, unlocking all possible weapons in the game. And beating all side missions. I loved this series, and I would love to go back and play the entire game again. Like, completing the game, getting all endings, getting all weaponry, getting all side quests. I would love to do all this again, because the character designs were amazing. I loved all the character designs. I loved the story. The gameplay was fun. I can understand, like, if I had a PSP and I had this game, I would love to, like, play it on the way to work or something and just, like, have fun playing it, and I would just waste hours in this game. And the music was amazing! Hold up, I want to get a... Hold up, just... I want to get the music up. Black Rock Shooter, the game opening. Is this it? I think this is it. Yes, this is it. Okay,
Hold on,
here it
I'll
is.
be back in 2 moments. I'm getting a phone call.
Fair enough. You go and deal with that. I'll play it when you get back. Yeah, like these videos, I will still say they are still kind of boring because it's still very much, I'm still very much following the narrative of like, it's a playthrough. I play through the story and there's no actual good editing to it and the pacing's bad and yada yada yada. I actually want to see, is
Then
this
go
the...
and redo it.
I'm going to. I want to replay this game. And now I have friends to play this with.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yep.
I gotta go put the rabbit to bed. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. But yeah, like getting to, I would love to replay Black Rock Shooter because a lot of you guys don't know, Black Rock Shooter is like one of my favorite character designs ever. I love Black Rock Shooter even before I watched her anime because I saw images of Black Rock Shooter and I was like, fudge, she looks so fudging cool. And then I played this, and after watching the anime, I was kind of disappointed with how the anime went, but Black Rock Shooter was still cool in my eyes. And this game just solidified how cool Black Rock Shooter was to me, to the point where I still very much love Black Rock Shooter. And this is my perception of Black Rock Shooter's, of who Black Rock Shooter is. And I very much love this series. I loved the gameplay. I hated Nina. I hate her to this day. Top 5 favorite anime characters of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. That was a while ago. Wait, hold up. Did I don't remember if this is around the time that I started. Here we go. Okay. So this is around when COVID happened. So when COVID hit, I started like actually looking into editing and like an editing software, and that's where I got something direct. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Go Direct or something. But after that, this is around when I started getting introduced into streaming and VTubing, because it was around this time when stuff like that happened. And this was, I'm pretty sure this was my first ever stream.
Okay, so before we get into the game, I haven't opened up the game yet.
No, that was not my first stream. That was after my first ever stream. So after I did my first ever stream, I then did a series on Sonic Riders, which, as you guys know, was like my first Sonic game that I was introduced to the point where I thought that Sonic was a racing game and not a actual adventure thing. But those were the two series that I was basically doing side by side. I was doing Black Rock Shooter, which I loved, and Sonic Riders, which is like one of my favorite Sonic games, even racing games. Nana is incredibly stupid. I still agree with that. But yeah, those were like the two series I did side by side. Sonic movie came out. I have a Twitch account, which is when I mentioned that I started streaming. I didn't stream much. God, that was so cool. God, I want to rewatch the final battle.
What's up, everybody?
And this is when I stopped doing the Jive Ass Suckers thing. I wanna watch the final battle. I wanna watch the final battle.
I'm gonna use Warhammer.
God,
I'm gonna use all my skills once again, and then I'm gonna use max charge. Haha, you can't trick me twice.
God, I loved this game.
Oh, she's not doing that one twice now? Alright, I'm gonna use stun snipe, and then I'm gonna use blade kill again. I think this should be the end of her. Wait, what? I used my skill dead end? Wait. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, got her. Whatever that was, it took a lot of my health, but I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. But she doesn't have that 2 thing like all the other bosses did. Red Wind. What is she doing?
I love this ending part.
Did I knock her out? I don't like this. Ah, she tricked me.
Second battle.
Oh, I like you. You are a creepy boss fight, and I love it.
I loved this entire game. I was so sad to have the series end.
What is this?
Second battle.
Another one? Oh, I like this. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Please keep doing it. Keep on doing this. It's the best. I love it. Holy shoot. Stop. Aim at her, please. Stun her, then use blade kill.
I can't even remember my strategies anymore. That's how long it's been. It hasn't been that long. It was only 4 years ago that I actually did this series. And yet I've forgotten all of my strategies. I've forgotten everything.
Max charge and do it all again. So I stun her again. I know this seems very cheap and boring, but I want to win.
I want to win. I want to win.
I might try the boss fight again in another video just to show that I can do it without using cheap tricks. White Doctrine. I like her abilities because they look very beautiful. She's freaking out. I don't like it. She's freaking Grateful Sunray. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. What is this? What is this? Oh no. 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 Ah, fudge off. No. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I'm still kicking.
And I'm about to win.
Still kicking. Yes! I win! Wait, it's not over yet. Yes. Oh,
This was
is cool.
this
I
was
like
still
this.
so fudging cool.
Oh, this is epic. I love it.
What is this? It is the power of nonsense. You don't even need to understand what's happening. Essentially, just know that Black Rock Shooter and White Rock Shooter are basically the same because Black Rock Shooter is a perfect clone of White Rock Shooter. So they're supposed to be equally matched, and all White Rock Shooter wanted was just somebody who can actually, defeat her.
Oh,
She just wanted to have fun, she just wanted to have a good fight.
Yeah.
I know because it's scripted, and if you get to this point, then you win. But I wish that there was a bad ending where White Rock Shooter actually won, because then it would have added more suspense to the ending. But God, I love this game.
Yes.
I love this game.
Yeah. God, that was awesome. I very much like this villain.
And she dies on that chair.
This villain is awesome, and I'll explain why after the cutscene.
I don't remember what my reasoning was for why she was a good villain. But the thing is, Black Rock Shooter wasn't a perfect copy of White Rock Shooter.
There's no more
So she's not white.
But Nana's dead.
Yeah, the good ending is saving Nana.
Oh, Bull, you can't say you're not a white off this.
God, I loved that fudging game. I cannot wait to go back and stream it all over again. I would have so much fun. And I'd probably get it all done in like a week. I'd probably beat the game in a week, and that would be it. But yeah, the bad ending. And then after a while, I don't know where. So we played then SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, which this is when I got a... Of course, the good ending is saving the antagonist. Nah, let me choose violence. No, the good ending is still killing White Rock Shooter, but the reason why, it's because I'm pretty sure White Rock Shooter killed Nana, which is another clone of White Rock Shooter, but not a perfect clone. So there were multiple clones of White Rock Shooter that was made. Black Rock Shooter is the only one that's closest to being perfect. So all the other clones were killed because they're not strong enough to defeat White Rock Shooter, and Nana was killed along with that. The good ending is us saving Nana, her not dying, and also because humanity and all life on Earth is extinct, we find the secret government facility that holds DNA for all other animals that lived on Earth. So we use that DNA in order to start life on Earth again, and that includes polar bears, monkeys, lions, like the DNA of all animals. We use the cloning facility in order to create clones of them in order to start life on Earth again. So it's kind of a mixed bag. It's kind of a good-ish ending. It's bittersweet. But I started playing Battle for Bikini Bottom. This was when I got the...
And I've never watched a
God damn it,
TV
yep.
show. But this game...
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is the remake of the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is rehydrated. And the reason why it looks like this... Hello, Zinth. The reason why it looks like this is because I bought a $25 capture card that in order to record on my Xbox One. So you can see the bottom is cut off. You can't see the bottom, and it's compressed. And also it has this weird yellow hue going over it, which is annoying.
And I didn't even know what a Krabby Patty was. So yeah, I remember he creates robots that...
I'm just gonna skip most of this video because I think I was only just getting better at things.
I'll have to read all these.
God, the video is so bad.
Where I get back into the swing of things, because I remember the game, yes. Do I remember how to play it? No. Okay, so I have
How do I
50,
feel that?
which means I can open up this door.
May or may not have a $20 capture card. I'm pretty sure I still have it. It's just hiding in one of my in my closet, and it's lost because I don't use it anymore because I have a good capture card now.
I'll wait till I actually am able to do
And I'm still judging you nonetheless.
Alright.
Yeah, because I did this to begin with. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is, or SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is not as good as I remember it. It's not as good of a game as I remembered it. Again, I literally just got the bad ending for Black Rock Shooter the game, so I thought that the series was over. And after this incredible scene,
Archer, hush.
after this insanery and how epic that felt, I was still really sad that the series was over. Technically, I was so sad that the series was over, and I was starring SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, that when I got to the ending of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, it wasn't as fun as I remember it being as a kid. And then I played Hatsune Miku Project Diva. I've only made 2 episodes of this game. But then we started up Black Rock Shooter again. And I went to go and get the good ending, and I went to go and get everything. Which, literally 1 episode later, the good ending is just more Nana. It's the same story, but just there's more Nana in it. This one, though, was my first ever actual gaming collab. Or, first ever collab that was... It was with Nightomb, and we played The Last of Us, the multiplayer. Which, The Last of Us multiplayer is really good. If I am to play it again, I would get myself, Zinth, and Cole the game, so then we could play the multiplayer and just sneak around like gremlins and jump scare each other. because that has a really cool formula. I want to find where I.
You're like weird noise from my end. I'm
Thanks for
sorry.
the ammo.
I am
And now I
big
can buy
my
my
new
assault
deck
rifle.
that I may or may not have just fixed. And I can kick
Cease and
things out
desist.
about
Never.
an hour.
Don't pay attention. Do not pay attention to how bad the audio quality is.
Let me know.
I can't do anything with it. Crap. I need to.
I had Night Tomb's footage as well, so this is where I jump scare him.
Where are you?
Because I know where he is.
Are you still there? Yes, you are. Damn it, I missed.
It's just this sneaking around and gaining like resources to build bombs and all that. And trying to like out sneak your opponent.
Okay, go! Does that work? Does that work? Did not. Yep.
Oh, so close.
Alright, alright. Let's try this. Booking it! Booking it! Booking it! Booking it! Booking it! Get it over there! Yes!
Shoot.
I
didn't have my
barely
gun, I had my
recognize your voice.
Yes!
Yeah, because the audio quality is terrible.
You are, though.
I'm trying to find where I jump scare him.
You used to do a lot of stuff with Night.
Yeah, because Night Tomb was the only person. Night Tomb used to do a lot more content stuff. He doesn't do any more content stuff anymore. Like even as Angel, he doesn't do it that much.
So basically, this
But
It's so weird having you call him Angel.
I'll try to
Like
keep
fucking
the
with me.
swearing down to
Hmm.
a minimum, because people who watch my channel know I swear a lot.
You see,
I just jump scared him from miles away. This is why I want to play this, because this multiplayer is actually kind of fun, and I'm hoping it's still up and running.
when you shoot it, so he
I
won't
think
see
it's
me on the map, even
off.
if I
I've never
shoot my
heard of
bow.
I mean, fudging, The Last of Us multiplayer. The Last of Us being remastered so many times, it's one of them has that still have things up and running. I'll look it up. I'll look it up because honestly, this would be really funny if you, me, and Cole played this.
In case you didn't know,
I would be
I
so down
saw
with
Night
this.
Tomb just 'cause,
Yeah. Because like the whole idea around The Last of Us is just like sneaking around barricades and listening in to try and hear if anybody else is doing, but while not trying to make noise yourself. So then you can like easily kill them.
We have to play it with like a fucking
Heart rate monitor.
mic.
Night
No,
Tomb.
I guess it opens
If you look there, if you listen to try and hear where your opponent is, basically using Eagle Vision, the outlining there, if you make noise, that's what appears. So you need to try and be quiet.
Huh.
I loved doing this. This is again one of those videos that I really enjoyed.
Oh, you don't like The Last of Us? That's interesting there. Honor.
That's fair enough. I mean, a lot of people don't like The Lost.
Like
A
friends
lot.
to play with it, or
A,
was it
no, it's because
not game?
the Last of Us is originally a like narrative game. Like it's a story game. It's a solo game, and it has one of the best stories ever. But after The Last of Us 2, the fan base became very divided.
I'm waiting to charge up my see-through walls thing.
Don't even know the terminology. It's called Eagle Eye, you peasant.
I don't like this. You're
I did play Assassin's Creed around now, but yeah.
You just completely disappeared.
And you're
Sucks,
trying.
'cause I wanted to play Assassin's Creed, but now I can't with their newest bullshit they've got going on. I'm like, oh.
I mean, you can play some of the old Assassin's Creed.
no, because if I buy it, then I'm
Basically,
supporting the company.
Emulators.
It goes gray, basically.
See, I would, but like,
bad film.
Yep, like an old film.
I have too many gotcha games to play right now.
Fair enough. I mean,
Having
I have.
fucking,
What do we know?
anniversaries.
Yeah.
Yep, like an old film.
This is where I get jump scared by Night Tomb, who just sees me walking by and just lights me up with a rifle.
You saw me! Holy
You
shoot!
are right on the corner of the thing. How could I not see you?
I love how he's using an assault rifle while I'm just using a bow.
Not gonna work.
I find it so funny. Like you're just
Damn it! Ah, punch off!
So yeah, while you're trying to kill your opponent, you're also looking for items in order to craft health packs, bombs, and all that,
so if I
and
kill
craft
you,
weapons.
Do I win or do you just like?
Thank you for letting me
It's like a deathmatch.
I can't do anything with it. Crap. I need to make.
So like it's a very weird game of cat and mouse, and also trying to get crafting items around the map.
So if I kill you, I win.
Damn it, I missed.
You gain a point. It's like deathmatch.
How many points do I need?
It goes until the timer runs out. So there's a timer here. 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna hunt you down.
Yeah. Look, we are both, because as you can see, I use a bow in this because a bow doesn't
You're a
let
little
out
bitch.
noise.
I mean, what?
Yes, a bow doesn't let out noise, so I can snipe someone from miles away and they won't know where I am. That's why I use a bow, and I just use a pistol because pistol.
I have my
Oh, also, there's a fun thing where you get more points because when you shoot someone, they'll go there, and if you execute them, you get more points and more scrap.
I feel good.
Oh,
thanks
so
to
I'm
you.
gonna execute
And
every
now
5
I can
seconds.
buy my assault rifle. Sweetness.
Well, you sweetness, or was that supposed to be like, oh yeah, sweet?
No, that was just me being like, sweetness. Because I say dumb things.
Okay.
This was, again,
I
this
thought
was
you were
one of those
calling him
videos.
Sweetness for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
I see him.
Oh my god, I need.
I got him! This was one of those videos. I loved recording it. I'm so sad I didn't get to make a second video of it with him, but I'll get to make a second video of it with my friends, so amazing. I loved recording it. I loved editing it. I love going back and rewatching it because it's just fun.
And I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
Like, I do not care if I play this with Zint and she utterly kicks my fudging ass, because this was literally just, this is what I want my flippin'.
Do you
Oh.
want to talk this out?
Here, let me be your text-to-speech real quick.
Hmm.
No, I can actually explain why. The story is fine. I don't mind that. The characters are good, but I have two problems with the game. One, it came out in an era where zombie genre was oversaturated, so I grew exhausted. with
Agreed.
the genre. Zombie/post-apocalyptic. Two, the fan base. And I admit, the writing of the second game ruined it for me. The writing of the
Alright,
second
so
game made
first
me
of all,
raisin.
Ooh, I get more
Indeed. Like, I can understand the oversaturated zombie thing.
Round and round this fountain. Oh no. Damn it, I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo with everything. Except for my bow.
Ava, please. Be nice to me.
I'm out.
We're both just playing Ring Around Rosie with this.
Oh, hi. No! Ah, I need my bow. I can't bow!
Oh
Go!
shit.
I don't care if I lose, because as I was saying before, this video encompasses what I want my videos to be now on, which is literally just like, I'm not in a match with hundreds of other players. It's just me and my friend sneaking around like gremlins trying to kill each other, and that's all I want it to be. I just want to have a good time with my friends, and that's what I want all my videos to be.
Fudge off! I saw that coming at me! Off! What up with you?
I wish the audio was better, but like, this video is very much what I want my videos to be from now on.
Fun, but not this poor quality.
Not this poor quality, no. This is still recorded with, actually, what is this record? I think I still have my game capture card, but this wasn't recorded with OBS. So I can make a video that looks better than this now, and I could definitely make a video better than this now.
Are you gonna be wanting my
You think I wouldn't
thing too? Do I need to like
see this
record?
sprint across the
No, because I have mod privileges, so I can take your, or I have editor privileges, so I can just take your stream, and I can just use that if I need
No,
necessary.
That's not what I mean. I mean, do you want me to record the game just as itself?
If you want to.
So you can
I
just
mean,
sit here? Bitch, I am asking you.
I
for your
look.
own personal.
I will be able to steal your stream in order to do your perspective like this.
But I'm asking if you just want the gameplay.
I don't need just the
Without my
gameplay.
model.
I can have you or the gameplay. It doesn't matter.
Alright.
Safe. Fine. May as well use this. Yes! purchase some more.
Yeah, so you just respawn later on.
One more second.
So yeah, I love that video. That's like one of my videos that rarely is there a video where I'll watch it back and I'll actually watch it to completion, because watching myself is very weird. It's like the series of Black Rock Shooter, I want to go back and I want to play that again. I don't want to watch it because watching myself is very weird for me. This fudging
Lord has
video,
speech.
this fudging video,
Just
pardon?
your tat.
Read my chat? Oh,
Next
sorry.
page.
Sorry.
I did play both, and any thoughts are Dead and Gone.
Days Gone is better.
Days Gone is better. Okay, so
I will
read that it's Dead and Gone.
I personally played...
I'm dyslexic.
I didn't stream or make a series on The Last of Us, sadly. I'm going to, because it's a really good story. I don't know if I'm going to play The Last of Us 2, because I know how it goes, and a lot of character assassination happens, and a lot of things just happen for the sake of happening. I have a couple problems with The Last of Us 2, but it still has a really good... The thing that makes me think I want to go and actually play it is not because of the story, because again, character assassination, bad storytelling, and whatever. It's the gameplay, because they say the gameplay is really refined. So...
And then we've got, though I also like Days Gone more. You have to be selfish. If you're not careful, you will quite literally get swarmed by hundreds of enemies.
That would be amazing. That generally does sound amazing. But anyway, yeah. So this video is one of the very rare videos where I will actually go back and watch it because it was fun. It was fun editing. It was fun recording. It's fun watching for me. I go back and I watch it because it's fun. It was just fun the whole way through.
Be any cuter?
This was when I
Oh
got
my
the good
God,
ending.
Who the fuck is calling me now?
Everyone.
What this time?
Everyone.
Every
You are
time-
popular.
Like, I'll be back.
Okay. Go on. Go on. Get. I'll catch you up when you get back. Then we got Overwatch 3 and still doing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm so angry, so I do levels I like. Yep, that's when I got annoyed. Watched One Piece, still Black Rock Shooter. The very last Black Rock Shooter video. Like, when I got everything. I got all... I got
I'm
all
going
weapons.
To deck this bitch with a 2x4.
What's happening?
She's like, oh, did you give the rabbits their pellets? Did you think I put them to bed without giving them their fucking food? How incompetent do you think one is?
So this is literally like the last video of Black Rock Shooter, which I got really sad about because I got the good ending. I beat all the side quests. I got all the weapons. There was literally no reason to play the game anymore. I was so sad. I was so sad.
I might have a slight issue.
What?
It's getting dark out. How am I gonna light my playmat?
Do you not have a
I
light?
think this through.
Do you have a phone light?
I have
Phone
a
light.
ring light.
Ring light could work.
And where the fuck am I supposed to put it? Between my tits?
I don't know. Do you not have a ring light stand?
I have a tiny little ring light with a tiny tripod.
I mean, you could just stand your phone up and turn on the flashlight.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay. I agree with your thoughts on the second game. I'm a writer. It's a hobby of mine. And I studied literature back when I actually went to school. The story of the game made me scream. Yeah, it did. The main... Okay. How do I say this without pissing off every single person that played The Last of Us 2 and liked it? Because there are people that like The Last of Us 2, and I don't want to talk smack on them. They like the game. They can enjoy it. I'm glad that they love the game. The thing I want to talk about is The Last of Us 1. It didn't succeed, or at least I don't think it succeeded because of its gameplay. Because while its gameplay is really good and its gameplay loop is a lot of fun, like the constant sneaking around and finding resources and trying to, and whenever there's clickers, you have to be silent and then dealing with people. The gameplay, it was good, but it wasn't good enough to be as legendary as it is. The reason why The Last of Us Part 1 worked so well was because of the relationship between Ellie and Joel. Their incredibly strong character writing and incredibly strong relationship is what drove the fudging franchise, because everybody loved Ellie and Joel talking with each other and slowly growing this father-daughter relationship. In The Last of Us 2, in like the first 10 minutes, they decide to kill that relationship and make the entire story, because The Last of Us 2 is less a story about Ellie's revenge quest. It is more about Ellie's revenge quest, but it's mostly about Abby and her quest. Like, the story is Abby's story with Ellie on the front cover. That is The Last of Us 2, which, yes, the gameplay is more refined than The Last of Us 2. It's still the gameplay that we all love, but...
I fixed it.
Yay!
I have a light now.
Let's go.
Whether
But yeah,
it's gonna work,
without...
it's gonna be interesting, though.
I mean, notice, the best part, and a lot of people will agree with me on this, the best part of The Last of Us 2 is a flashback to Ellie's birthday where we get to see Joel and Ellie acting out the father and daughter relationship that we want to see. That's the best part of the game. And there's a reason why. It's because Ellie and Joel's relationship carries the franchise. So with Joel dead and the franchise isn't about their relationship anymore, the franchise doesn't do as well.
Who would have thought?
So The Last of Us isn't amazing because of its gameplay or necessarily the story, because that's kind of, the gameplay's good, the story has been hurt before. It's literally just Ellie and Joel's relationship, because they're well-written characters, they have a relationship, and we want to see them succeed. Now you've taken away Joel. We don't have that relationship anymore. The best part of the game was a flashback you gave us. That's my main thing with The Last of Us 2.
No, I like how honorable said it.
Yes,
Ever
he said
heard
it
of
better.
a book before?
He said it better. Like I said, The Last of Us 2 is not Ellie's story. The Last of Us 2 is Abby's story with Ellie on the front cover. And the fact that you play most of the game as Abby, yet still when we got to the fight against Ellie, I have a bunch of compilations of a bunch of streamers and YouTubers all deliberately getting Abby killed because they still hate Abby for killing Joel. Which means that the entire time that they were playing as Abby, the game failed to make you, like, respect and
Like
feel
Abby.
stuff for Abby. We still hated Abby, even after all this time.
I do remember actually hearing about this story,
Hmm.
and I know what fucking game this is now because
Yes.
of that.
Yep.
Because of you guys saying that.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah, he killed Joel, so like this person was hated.
Yes.
Didn't somebody like end up voicing that character?
Laura Bailey, actually.
Not who it was.
So the thing is, Laura Bailey actually had to close her DMs down for a very long time because people were sending her death threats because they hated the fact that Abby killed Joel.
Yeah. You got death threats. That's the only reason I know about this game.
I'm sorry for Laura Bailey. Like, she does not deserve that. She did so well at voicing the character. She did an amazing job at voicing her. Not only that, but Travis plays one of the police officers that you kill near the end of the game. I did not know that. Travis Willingham.
Yeah, but who kills him?
Ellie. He was playing a police officer that are slavers. So their group were a bunch of slavers.
Kill him.
I could go more into The Last of Us 2, being like, I have this problem with it, I have this problem with it, I like this, but I don't like this. But I feel as though, because a lot of these problems, these other problems that I have, not a lot of them, some of them are more secondhand problems that I've heard from other people that I didn't notice myself until someone pointed it out. Like, there are a bunch of, like, oh, the dude who is Nina's father for their child, or like the child of Nina's baby. He's basically a glorified sperm donor who is just meant to be here and then dies. No one cares about him. Joel is killed in the first 10 minutes, and Tommy doesn't even get to do anything in the game. You can very much see that this is a very sexist game. That's very much a thing that was pointed out to me. I didn't think that until like, sure.
Yes, the toxic masculinity coming
Exactly.
through.
Like there's a lot of people that think it's woke for that, but again, that's secondhand.
It's not my fault that you guys are fucking useless. I mean, what?
Ow. But yeah, that's second.
Dream?
I didn't get that
Dream?
until
Let's be honest. Out of me and you'd be the one hiding in a house that I fortified, while me and Cole go and do shit. Let's be honest. We are not letting you out of that fucking house.
Okay, that one makes more sense because I feel as though I would do a lot. Like, as much as I don't like to hurt people, I have it in me to hurt somebody.
No, you don't.
Trust me, as somebody who has analyzed myself for a while, yes, I do.
Have you ever had to hurt somebody? Because I have.
Yes.
And I fucking knocked a motherfucker out.
Yes, I've had to hurt somebody before.
Alright, what'd you do?
I punched him.
I'm asking if you could pull a trigger on a motherfucker.
Oh, pulling a trigger on someone. No, I haven't had that happen to me yet.
Here.
Anyway, weird way for this conversation to go by.
Hold on. I just realized something. Out of the three of us, am I the most likely to pull a trigger on somebody?
Probably. I mean, to be fair, no one knows what they are capable of doing until they are in that situation. So someone can say, yeah, with a gun, I would like full on unload into this guy and then freeze and hesitate when it comes to actually pulling the trigger. You don't know what you're capable of until you're in that situation.
The only thing I would have to worry about is if I have the fucking ability to aim correctly IRL.
Fair enough. Yeah, weird place for this conversation to go. Let's just go with The Last of Us 2.
Well, I mean, they're dead, right? Like,
yeah.
They're already dead.
The Last
so
of Us.
It should be fine for all of us to unload a trigger on them, right?
The Last of Us 2. There are stuff that I found that I had a problem with, but a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed, and then stuff that people told me there was a problem with, and I didn't notice until it was pointed out. Might be because I'm dense. It might be because it's woke. There might be an actual problem with there, or maybe we are all just Twitter freaks. Either way.
I thought you were gonna say, or maybe we're all just a joke.
Or maybe we're all just a joke. That's what I should have did. Either way, if you like The Last of Us 2, keep liking The Last of Us 2. It's still a good game. If you don't like The Last of Us 2, fair enough. I care very deeply about Joel as well. Anyway, back to
Translation, they probably did, but it was probably Twilight or some edgy teen romance. Okay. I was like, what does this have to do with Twilight? And then I read your last text. Alright. So yeah, translation. They probably did, but it was probably Twilight or some edgy teen romance. Yeah, they're sitting over there reading 50 Shades of fucking disgrace. You know.
I mean, I was
50
told.
Shades of I wish I had a sugar daddy.
A friend of mine who played The Last of Us 2, and then we sat down to talk about it, and he explained the story to me. We both came up with a story that was infinitely better than the story it was given. And it was a story where after Ellie learns that Joel lied and killed everyone in the hospital and basically ruined the chance of a cure, she gets so angry that she leaves Joel, goes off on her own adventure. And the story is following three characters: Joel, Ellie, and Abby. Ellie finds Abby and saves her from any situation, whatever fudging situation it is, and Ellie learns to care and trust Abby over a long period of time because this is The Last of Us. Meanwhile, Joel is going on missions with Tommy and learning to come to terms with everything he's done in order to get this far. Living on his own, the horrible things he's done to other people, and then finding Ellie, the only light in his life, and then having to kill an entire hospital of people in order to save her.
Reem, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Mhm.
That is not good literature.
No, I'm talking about more so because most people's problem with the game is Joel's death, and this is a way to
Yeah.
make Joel's death have meaning.
No. If you're wanting to kill a character, make it dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is where we get to the
Fuck
ending.
it. No.
So
Don't have Ellie kill it, is what I'm saying.
no,
Or
I'm not having Ellie kill it.
Abby.
This is how I'm setting it up.
Don't
So
have one of the girls kill him. No.
after
Just sit there and have it like, okay, since people like Joel so much, right? I
Mhm.
absolutely know nothing about these characters as I have not played the game.
Joel killed Abby's father, who was the only doctor that could create a cure. That's why Abby wants to kill him.
Okay, well then here's this. Fuck with all of them. And have Joel die saving her. Problem solved.
This is The Last of Us. I mean, most people are really annoyed of Joel's character assassination because the only reason Abby was able to kill Joel was because he saved her from a massive horde of infected, which a bunch of people have shouted out. Joel would never do that. He is cold, calculating, and he would never save someone while getting chased by infected.
Oh, okay then.
He is not dumb. This is the apocalypse. He is cold, ruthless, collective, able to
Okay,
interrogate
but
people.
doesn't he like his girl?
He cares about Ellie. He does not care about Abby.
Okay, well then have it be that Ellie and Abby have something going on already.
That's what I was getting to. So, Ellie and Abby, after a while they become so close that Ellie decides to divulge all the information, explaining why she's out on her own. Yes?
We're still at the 4-year mark.
We're still at the 4-year mark. Ah, God, we're still far back.
We need to move this along.
Yes, we need to move this
We're
along.
just gonna
Okay.
wrap this up
Yep,
and say
wrap
the
this up.
storyline was kind of shit. There's some things that could be fixed, but in the grand scheme of things,
You
it
like
is
what you
the end,
like,
and there's nothing
and
that
that's
can
fair
change,
enough.
And everybody has their own opinion.
I know.
Moving on, next video.
Yes. Okay. So this
The
was
reason I'm here, chat, if you haven't noticed, is I'm here to
Keep us
bring
on
things
track.
along and bitch slap him.
yeah.
Why? Because we both have ADHD.
So
and it's easy
after-
for us to get distracted, and I understand that.
After the battle for Bikini Bottom, I finally finished that, and I was kind of disappointed at the game, even though I never finished it. We then started with Henry Stickmin, the Henry Stickmin collection.
I see Genshin. Da, 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 da,
Yep.
da, 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 da.
This was also when I started playing Genshin, which the only way I will go back to Genshin is if you guys fudging pay me. I would have to be paid to play Genshin again. But this was when I enjoyed Genshin.
How much?
No,
much?
you're not paying me.
How much?
You're not paying me.
much?
No, you're not paying
How
me.
much?
Fudging
How much?
200 to 300.
Can I get you into Wawa?
What? We're-
Wawa. With ring waves. Wawa.
That's made by the same company.
No, it isn't.
Withering
They
Wave.
are Wuthering is not made.
Maybe.
by
Sure.
Makoto.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
It's not Hoyoverse.
Maybe.
Wawa?
Wait. Maybe when my model's done.
Wawa.
God damn it. The reason why I don't play Genshin anymore. Yes. Yes. Wawa. If you get my model done.
Wawa.
Maybe. The reason why I don't play Genshin Impact anymore is because the story has annoyed me so much that I just put it down and then never picked it up. To the point where I never picked up any other gacha game because I realized how much time on my hands I had. The weird thing is, when it comes to gacha games, Zinth, I've realized my computer slows down and my fans go off ballistically significantly ever since I installed Cookie Run Kingdom. What is it doing to my PC?
I think you are just being dramatic.
I am not. My computer slows down. Like, my internet slows down significantly whenever I open up Cookie Run Kingdom, which is why I only open it
that's
up
just
at the end of the
Cookie.
game.
That's just Cookie. That's just Cookie.
Like, I have to close down everything in order to get it to run normal again. Anyway, so we started playing.
Yeah, no, that's just Cookie Run. They're weird. Also, you have to realize that Google is still in beta, so it's got some shit that it needs to figure out. So it's pretty
Fair
heavy.
enough. Fair
You know
enough.
what I mean?
Uh,
And then of course, Cookie itself is already heavy. I mean, you saw how much it drained your battery and how quickly that was.
indeed, yeah. So,
So,
then
yeah.
we, before we start playing Genshin though, we started
Wow.
playing Sonic Forces.
Wow, wow.
Every Sonic fan will know how bad Sonic Forces is. I will even tell you it's a bad Sonic game. Well, actually, no.
Somebody clip it, chat, so I can use this again.
No, clip this. Sonic Forces isn't a bad Sonic game for someone who's new to Sonic. I would give Sonic Forces to Zinth. Because it would...
Why do you hate me?
No, it's because Sonic Forces as a beginning entry level to Sonic game.
Generations.
Really? You would want to have a go at Sonic Generations?
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason why I say Sonic Forces is good for newer entry level is because if you're not particularly known to be good
watched
at...
Sonic Prime.
Yeah, no, it's not about entering through the series, it's entering through gameplay, which you have said yourself. You are not as experienced with Sonic games.
Play the DS one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But the DS ones are...
Play the DS.
The DS ones are 2D, and this
I
is a
have all of
3D.
them.
Okay, fair enough. Never mind.
of them.
Maybe what I'm saying is completely irrelevant. The point is, I would give this to a
Also, if
newer...
we're talking about 3D, you realize, do you know how many, do you know how much fucking time I put into Asphalt 8?
Fair enough. I mean, that kind of is
I
similar.
have over 800 hours in that game.
It's more so just Sonic games have their own gameplay feel.
Well, it's the same kind of, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like 3D feel-wise, right?
Yeah, 3D feel, roughly the same 3D feel. Like the only
Guys,
other
I should
3D game
download
that I can
fucking
think of.
Asphalt 8 again.
The only game that I can think
I can get
of
nothing
that
done
has
again.
the only game that I think has a similar sort of playstyle to Sonic games is a new game that came out called Haste, which yes I have bought, yes I've downloaded, no I haven't played. I'm waiting for my new model because it looks really fucking cool, and it also is fitting with the whole cloud theme. But either way,
Your model's almost done. I mean, what?
you're meant to be working on your model.
I wasn't.
But your jumper!
You're not
Once the
allowed to
jumper's
keep-
done, it's over!
Dream, what do you think I've been doing the last couple weeks?
I don't matter! God
Well, I
damn
want to
it.
rig them together.
Why didn't I rig a hugging toggle for this model?
So, I was hoping to give it to you for your anniversary, but I couldn't.
Give it to me
I
for my
was like, oh,
birthday.
motherfucker.
Give it to me for my birthday if you really must.
What do you think Duh! What do you think? It's almost done, you peasant!
Guys, I have the best friend imaginable.
I've been doing it completely behind his back. He has no idea.
Anyway, to continue on, because
You're
now
not allowed to see it till
now
it's
I
done.
just want to give Zinth a hug. So now, just to continue on, I would hug. I can't wait till we can actually do that with our models. That would be amazing. Just like,
I don't know
but-
how we could do that.
we'll figure out a way. We're inventive. We're creative.
Maybe
Anyway,
we could do it with like blah, blah, blah. If we take one of our arms, right?
yeah,
We rig it up to look like a hug,
yeah.
right? And then we just pop it in as an item above both of our models. So like we load it in like another item. You know?
That'd be cool. I mean, I'm already gonna have
Maybe
you
you
on
could,
my
like-
shoulder. I'm already gonna have you on my shoulder.
Ooh. Can I have a plushie of you? Could I do
Absolutely.
that, and then I can hug the shit out of that.
Go
And
ahead.
then you'll have the plush of me on your shoulder, and then I'll have the plush.
Indeed.
Wait,
Um,
we're gonna need somewhere for Cole to go.
We can just make another plush of Cole. Like you've had multiple toggles from multiple people of plushes before. We can do that again.
Yeah. So my toggle will have like you and Cole
Mm.
there, and then we'll have me wrapped around your shoulder, right?
Why would
And,
why would you subject a newcomer to forces? Okay, no,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
I said the reason why I say I subject a newcomer to forces is because forces is a very newcomer friendly game. You don't control Sonic through most of the game, and you don't control any of the characters through most of the game. So I would give it to a newcomer to be like, if you like this playstyle, there are better games where you can get really good at this playstyle and have a lot more fun. But this is your entry, so that you can still complete the game, have a good time, and just enjoy the gameplay. It's good for newer Sonic players. But for me, who has been a fan of the series since probably near my beginning of existence, has played most of the games, and has seen Sonic from years since his beginnings, it's a fudging travesty. It's horrible. It's not good. Like, you gave me Sonic Forces and you gave me Sonic Forces and I'm like, I want to go back and I want to play Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is good. Sonic Forces is, I don't even get to control Sonic in this game. So newcomers, I would give this game to because they'll have a good time and it's not a bad Sonic game. It just doesn't do the series justice. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
No.
well then why would you introduce them? Wouldn't you not introduce them?
Pardon?
Sorry, I just got a message and now I'm like, can I do that? Somebody's asking me for a commission of an animal and I'm like,
Maybe.
Maybe?
The reason why I would give them like, obviously I could give them other games in order to get interested in. The reason why I say newcomers because it's like, okay, well maybe they don't want to play a game that has a gameplay style unlike any other game in existence, and they have to think about momentum and fast reflexes and like trying to get to the end of the game as fast as possible. Maybe I just give them Sonic Forces so then they can get a taste of the gameplay style, and if they like it, there are a bunch better games that they will love to play. But you will enjoy your time with Sonic Forces. You'll still have fun. It's just more on the easier baby side. That's the reason why. I mean, I 100% would just go, okay, so which one should I play? Sonic Forces or Sonic Generations? Sonic Generations. Put down Forces, play Generations. It's more fun. It's better. Gameplay, levels, all of it's better. Just play Sonic Generations. But if someone came up to me and was like, hey, so I've never played a Sonic game before. I've decided to pick up Sonic Forces. I just want to know if that's a good pick. I'm like, for your beginning, sure, yeah. Sonic Forces would be a good pick. Yeah, for your beginning. Feel free, if you like the series, though, to look into other games, though, because other games do it better. That's how I would treat it. That's more so the scenario I've thought up in my head.
Okay, that makes sense.
Also, hello, unknown
Thank you
idiot.
so much.
Thank you for the lurk.
Thank you so much for the alert. Wait, what's Precious?
Us hugging. us nuzzling like that. That was Precious.
Oh, like that.
We
That was
played.
the closest I could get.
Yeah, that's the closest we can get for now. But anyway, playing Genshin Impact. This was me playing through Mondstadt, but shortly after I began, I then started playing with Nightomb again, because he's the one who got me into Genshin Impact to begin with. And we went around and we did a couple of bosses and all that. This was not as fun or enjoyable to edit as The Last of Us. Again, I really want to do another multiplayer with The Last of Us, because I feel as though that with my friends, it's just fun. It's just fun, and it's just us being dumb and fun.
Okay.
Either way, so yeah, I'll gladly do multiplayer with Genshin Impact again. Just this one was not as good as the Last of Us one.
You can do it with Wuthering, and it's better.
True. Hopefully it is.
Also, the reason I say Wuthering is you can parry and dodge, and it looks really fucking cool.
They fixed my main problem with Genshin Impact's gameplay: the fact that you can't actually dodge attacks.
Yeah, you can do that there, and then instead of artifacts, they're souls. So they're essentially echoes of the past.
Okay.
The world takes up so you're essentially capturing.
I know where we are now. I know where in the timeline we are now in my channel. Sorry.
I saw.
We got the game over outro. We got the game over outro, which, yes, this looks very lazy to you guys, but for me at the time, I was surprised I was even able to do this. I was even able to edit this together, so I was very happy with it. So at the time, this was good. Not as good now. Finished Sonic Forces.
Stupid on a name. What's her name? Kitsune girl from Overwatch healer. Fuck, I don't remember.
Kiriko.
Kiriko, thank you.
And I finished fighting Dvalin. I did the episode Shadow DLC. I played Overwatch for Christmas. I did the Snowy Mountain when it first came out for Genshin Impact. Played another episode of Project Diva, and then Tales of Algaroth.
Is it the Tales of Algaroth?
Originally, it was just called Well, it's not Tales of Algaroth. It's Tales from Algaroth, because originally all of my campaigns were going to be about Algaroth. It was about one continent, and then I expanded upon it, adding in Iados. This was the first D&D campaign I ever ran on my YouTube channel, and I wasn't going to actually upload it. This was not going to be a content creation thing, but my players wanted to do videos of it, so I just started recording it. And it just recorded the Discord server we were in, and just the entire session that we did. I had a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. But this, like, began halfway through the campaign, so we didn't get to see its beginning and all that. But it was still fun. Then I played Skyrim. I did 2 episodes. Got bored of Skyrim. I might go back to it. Top 5 favorite anime characters of Overlord.
Wait, pause for a sec.
Yep.
You're having a moment.
I'm having a moment.
Internet's crashing.
No! Save me! OBS says it's fine. I'm having a moment.
Internet's crashing.
No! Save me! OBS says it's fine. I don't know. Is the stream okay for you guys? Is everything fine?
Okay. This VTube Studio has completely, like...
Nope, there we go.
Oh,
It's
there it
dropped.
goes,
Nope,
there it
I'm
goes.
crashing.
Back?
It's going back down. Nope, it's 0. Happening?
I love how I can tell immediately when it's going down.
I just checked the router. Everything's fine with the router.
Okay.
And everything's back to normal. Okay, everything's back. Cool. So that's twice.
Are we good?
Yep, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright.
Tales from Algaroth happened. That was fun. I love the I love the campaign.
One sec.
Mm.
You're back. Please refresh. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zinth. So Tales from Algaroth was a lot of fun.
I'm sure that they can do that.
I cannot wait to do the newer campaign, which will be happening now. I still need to draw Cole's character, meaning I have to get in a call with him. So yeah, after I get in a call with Cole, Tales Between Light and Dark will be happening. I will be tweeting and notifying on Discord when it is, because things are actually up and running again. Anyway, so then I played 2 episodes of Skyrim. Got bored of it after the 2nd episode. I might go back and play Skyrim again. And I
Oh,
also...
you're dying.
Again?